Come on, Jeremy, let's go.
Welcome to Dad Fights. Ever wonder what would happen if you put two TV dads in the ring? Find out with your hosts, Adam and Jeremy.
Dad Fights. I wish to create a dad fight. Who's ready for some fatherly advice or a heavy blow to the skull? Dad Fights. Dad Fights.
Well, hello and welcome back to Dad Fights. This is our sweet Space Jam, Cool World, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, cartoon dads versus real life sitcom dads. And this week we have a fun one. I just want to say the title right off the bat. It's called, it's not Big Rats. It's Rug Bang. It's called
Rug Bang.
It sounds a little dirtier than we meant it to. Don't Google it, or Google it and let me know what comes up. Or I should just Google it right now.
Yeah, let us know.
But I'll be defending Stu Pickles, Tommy and Dill's dad, the inventor himself, and Dee Dee's husband. And who do you got for us, Mr. Jeremy?
And I'll be defending Mr. I believe I said Harold on the last episode,
It
but
is Harold,
I'm defending.
right?
No, it's Howard. It's Howard
Howard.
Wolowitz, and Howard is from the hit comedy Big Bang Theory, and he's a dad. So, and he knocked up that hot nerdy mousy chick. So, look at him go,
Yeah,
Bernadette.
Go,
yeah,
go him.
go him. Good job.
Yeah. Did you finish out the Big Bang Theory?
No, I did not. I think I got halfway through with it, but yeah, I haven't finished it.
Yeah,
Here I am defending him. Here I go.
Yeah, there you go. He could have another kid. We don't know because I did not finish it either.
I did not finish, so
But you know who did finish?
He did.
Howard.
He did. All up in her.
At least once, maybe twice. I don't know.
Who knows?
I was not there.
I didn't see it, so.
All right, should we get into my favorite segment, the album of the week?
Let's knock it out. Let's do it.
Cue that little segment noise.
Go.
Album of the week.
Album of the week.
Album of the week.
All right, this week I listened to an oldie but a goodie, the old 97s. Their album. Oh, Too Far to Care. Sorry, can't read my own notes. I got bad handwriting, but I don't know. I think I was a little late to this band. I didn't discover them till like college when Rhett Miller came out with his solo album, The Instigator, and I'm like, who is this band? I like this. I like this country twang. I did a deep dive in the old 97s, and that was the first album I got from them, and it's a lot of fun. But the song is Great Barrier Reef, or Barrier Reef. And insert a little segment here, and check it out.
What's so great about the barrier reef? What's so fine about art?
What do you got for us, Mr. Meng?
I also have an oldie but a goodie. I guess it's an oldie now, which is weird as I'm thinking about it. But I am choosing the band is 9 Inch Nails, and I'm going with the first album I heard that got me into 9 Inch Nails, Broken. The nice aggressive, pissed off Trent Reznor. And the song I'm going to go with is my favorite song. I fucking love this guitar riff, the opening guitar riff, so go ahead and use that part, Adam. But I'm going to go with Last, because I fucking love that song. It's like one of my favorite 9 Inch Nails songs. I could pick off that album, but I went with that one. And of course, I always have a story. So you ready for my story? Grab some popcorn,
let's hear
folks. So with this one, special one I have, like I said, it was the first one I heard, but my wife and I, we got hooked up to go see Nine Inch Nails for free last time they were here, and when they performed 2 sets, but we only went to one of them, and the one set that we watched them, they played that album in its entirety, and it was amazing, and it was magical,
Nice.
and I still say it till this day. That was the night our son Logan was conceived, and that was the night I became a dad. Dad fights.
Aw. Dad fights.
I got laid after the show. Hey yo, yeah.
Hey.
But yes, it was a fantastic album. I love that one. That's like always a special place in my heart. So there you go.
Is Nine Inch Nails considered like classic rock now?
You remember you, myself, and Mr. Jake, we had that discussion of as soon as we heard what was it, Nirvana on 100.7, we would declare ourselves old. So I'm gonna still say no because I haven't heard them on 100.7, so it doesn't count.
Nice.
No, but now he's making movies for fucking music for Disney and shit. Like
Yeah.
he's definitely moved up in the world. He's not as angry.
Yeah. He's just a happy dude making music for soul.
Yeah, kudos to you, Mr. Reznor. Kudos.
Yep. Let's get into our new segment. Jeremy's got video game ADD.
Mr. Jeremy's video game ADD.
All right, so of course, as you probably heard from the last one, I play certain games and different games and mini games throughout the weeks and the days. And I'm gonna shit you not, every time we do this, it's probably gonna be a different game I'm playing, unless it's a really good game and I'm just fucking stuck on it. But this week is a new game. It's called Immortals: Phoenix Rising, and the best way I'm gonna describe it is it's kind of like Zelda's Breath of the Wild, but instead of Zelda lore, it's mythology.
Okay.
It's fucking
can
cool,
dig
man.
it.
Like, so basically, it's you have Prometheus and Zeus, and Prometheus is telling the story since he can tell, see through time and shit. He's telling the story of this chick Phoenix and how she like rises up to save the gods, to fight off this bad guy named Typhon. So it's kind of like Zelda because you have to go through like 4 different gods to save them. Kind of like in Zelda, you have the Guardians, and then you go throughout. You kind of just go on your own. Like, hey, just fucking go wherever you want to go and solve puzzles to build yourself up, fucking beat the shit out of shit, fucking save shit, and talk to gods. It's cool. It's really fucking fun, and it's made by the cats who made Assassin's Creed and Prince of Persia. Good old
Okay.
Ubisoft, man. So,
Nice.
and like, yeah, it's just really, it's kind of cartoony, but kind of not, but yeah, it's fucking good, dude. Like, I'm like totally fucking in love with this game.
Is it open world RPG?
Straight up, dude.
Dude, nice.
Action packed. So, and yeah, and like you solve puzzles and shit, and fucking, and it's like outside of the box type of puzzles. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really challenging. I dig it. It gets 2 thumbs up from me.
Hey.
And I should,
Just like the fonts.
and most likely next week I'll be like, yeah, I'm playing it. So I'm playing that
Yeah.
game again. So fuck.
Did it just come out recently?
It came out around the same time when the PlayStation 5 came out.
Okay. So it's new.
It's fairly new. And it's cool too when you buy it for the PlayStation 4, you buy it for both the 4 and the 5. So I'm pretty sure when I eventually get a 5, I'll probably play it again because it's that fucking good. I like it.
And you get some new graphics.
Yeah, crisp graphics and shit. Because like our roommate, they got it on a PlayStation 5, and that's where I first like was introduced to the game, and like how they do the depth of field compared to like the PlayStation 4. It's fucking big difference, man. It's weird how, like, you remember when we were kids, like we would play the Sega. And then we play like Sega Saturn, or you play,
Yeah.
better one. You play Super Nintendo, then you moved up to fucking 64. Like the big difference in graphics. It's crazy. Consoles now, like I was like, is there really a big difference? But yeah, I mean it is, but it's a different type of difference, if that makes any sense.
I mean, all video games blow my mind because I went from PS2 to PS4.
Oh, you skipped the 3, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we played it a couple times when I was living with Cricket.
That's true.
A little
I
bit.
remember when the PS3 came out, it had Uncharted. And I'm
Yep.
like, this looks like a movie. What the fuck?
Because we played that one, and I think we played that Pain game. Remember where you like slingshot yourself into shit?
Yeah.
We played the fuck
That
out
game
of
was
that one.
fun.
That's a big jump, though. That's like a whole system gap.
I know. I'm like, Do they still make X-Men Legends games? Because those are my favorite.
No, unfortunately.
That's like the only reason I still have a PS2 is for X-Men Legends.
I think one recently came out. I don't know. I'll have to check. But I haven't played one since when you and I and Juan would geek out on the
Yeah.
GameCube.
They made one called Marvel Alliance, and that one's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Same
that's the
concept.
last one. Yeah, they made a third Marvel Alliance because there's two of them. But there were two of them. And I think they made a third one.
For PS4, because I might have to go get that.
I don't know if it's PS4 or for the step down. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. The game probably not even will be out. I don't know. I haven't looked into those in a while.
Bring back the beat 'em ups.
Bring them back. Or the SSX games. Those are cool too.
Yeah.
Snowboarding ones.
Yeah. Or Burnout. Remember Burnout?
Oh yeah, we played the fuck out of Burnout.
Yeah. I'd listen to Pink Floyd and play Burnout, and it's just it's a weird mix, but it works.
Yeah, but it works. All right, man. Well, yeah, that's my video games for the week, and now my favorite segment, the Family Fun Facts. Adam, do me a favor and cue that tasty, tasty Family Fun Fact music. A do 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 ba do 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 do. Family Fun Facts. I was really battling with the Family Fun Fact for Mr. Wolowitz. I don't know if a lot of people know he hasn't really been in much. So
I mean, he was in
he was like
Something Horrible's sing-along blog.
yeah the fucking Doogie Howser one.
Yeah.
He was in that. He was in he's like he was in fucking Old School. I didn't know that. There's a bunch of shit
Wait,
where he's
what?
kind of like just like an extra
Gotcha.
in some cases. But the Family Fun Fact from Mr. Wolowitz. So before him and Bernadette got all hitched up, him and his buddy Kuthapali, they decided that they were having no luck with women. No luck at all. So, two geniuses. What did two geniuses figure out they do? They decided to make their own girl. So how they did this was they got the old badass 1980s computers, the Apples, and you see where I'm getting with this, Adam?
Yeah.
So they do that. They get a bunch of pictures from Playboys and stuff, and like they're just cutting pictures out and like just inserting it in the computer. And while they're doing this, like, oh, this crazy shit's going on outside. Like they got this crazy storm, and it's like fucking red, and it's crazy. And then they have a doll hooked up to the computer. Now, basically, what happens is like shit goes crazy. It's like a big storm, and like they break the computer because like it was just getting out of hand, and it was just nuts. But then their door blows up, and out comes through the door is a super hot chick that they made. So what the first thing they decide to do is take a shower with her. Like who wouldn't, right?
Yeah. I mean, you have to, right?
You have to. But the thing is, these guys are two scared nerds. I use a different N-word there, Adam.
Yeah.
They're two scared nerds. They're wearing pants. They're wearing fucking blue jean pants. So she's like, hey, you guys need to get some balls. So she takes them to a bar, like a dive fucking like bar. And one of them gets really drunk. And then like she starts kissing up on Howard. And Howard's like feeling a little bit confident about himself. So they decide to throw a party at his mom's house. And his mom, surprisingly, is not there. And the party just gets out of hand. And basically, Howard and his buddy, Kuthapali, they had to just decide to get rid of her because it was just causing too much mischief. So she basically ends up bringing up two crazy mutant bikers that Howard and him had to face off. And they did. And they won. And that gave Howard the confidence to ask out Bernadette at the Cheesecake Factory. And look at him now. Good
Look at him
old-fashioned,
now.
radical, 80s-tastic family fun fact. Tubular,
Wait,
dude.
this brings up something important. Do you think they could make Weird Science now?
Probably, but it wouldn't be as, like, I guess for lack of a better word, risque as the other one was.
Or could they make it a guy?
Yeah, it's two chicks. They make a dude.
Yeah.
Like, they make Thor, the guy who plays Thor. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, I'd watch the movie.
I'd watch
Get him
it,
in
too.
the shower. Check out that piece. Mjolnir.
I was about to say the hammer.
Yeah.
You know what? They should totally do that. They should totally fucking switch it around. That'd be genius.
Yeah. We get a writing credit for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, we get total credits for that.
Weird Science 2022.
With dude from Thor.
It's about to get weird.
And then for the lame, like, because remember they had the lame stepbrother? The lame stepbrother should be his real brother. Fucking, you know, what's his face from?
Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah, Liam, but what's his name in Hunger Games?
I don't know. Not Katniss.
Not Katniss.
Yeah.
The fuck was his name?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll look it up later. But yeah, he'd be like the bad or the pain in the ass fucking brother.
Or it could be Loki.
Oh, goddamn, Adam, that's genius.
Just said it in Asgard.
I just said it. It's that Valkyrie chick. The Valkyrie chick is the one who.
Yeah. It's the Valkyrie chick, and then the chick from the Blind Spot. You know, the chick that had the hots for Thor and like Thor 1 and 2. No. It should be Natalie Portman and Valkyrie.
Yeah. And that's how Natalie Portman becomes Thor.
Yeah, because you know, once you stare directly at Mjolnir in the shower, you become Thor.
You become Thor.
Yeah.
Nice.
Coming 2022 from Marvel Studios. Weird Science in Asgard.
But it's chicks.
But it's chicks. And you might see Thor's dick.
You know what? They would probably make a lot of money if they use that as the
Hell
title.
yeah, they would. Yeah. That's the title. Like, super long and thick.
Man, chicks
was a
would go
big joke.
crazy over that.
Yeah, they would. I'd go crazy over that. Like, that's what it looks like? Huh.
All
I
right,
can
who knew?
sleep tonight. It's not going to keep me up at night anymore. Well, my family fun facts about Stu Pickles is, so Stu, he's a failed toy inventor. And he thought he was just going to give up until he turned on the TV, and guess what was on? It was 1992's hit movie Toys, starring the legend Robin Williams. And he watched this, and he got this idea, why not build toys that I can turn into giant robots and sell to the military? So he did it, and, well, the U.S. military bought these giant robots, and they decided, what better thing to do with giant robots than hunt down mutants? So Stu Pickles, he created not the Cylons, the Sentinels. He might have created the Cylons, but that's another story. Family fun facts.
So it was Stu Pickles all along.
It was.
That son of a bitch.
Did you ever read Civil War?
No, I have not.
Because they do a little timeline change where, like, Stark was using Sentinels to hunt down the mutants.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, crazy. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Or I could be misremembering that. But I'm pretty sure it's Tony Stark.
Huh. So I saw this thing on the internet the other day, and the person had, like, a picture of Magneto and a picture of Iron Man, and they put, who would win in a fight? And someone goes, you do know what Magneto's power is, right? You fucking idiot.
So who'd win in the fight?
What do you mean who would win?
I'm just trying to be funny.
Well, you've made me mad is what you did.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You don't fuck with Magneto, man.
That's true. Iron Man or Magneto? Was it like a meme were they trolling people? Or
it was okay. You know how like sometimes they have like a thing on Twitter and someone takes a picture of it of like someone commenting. It was kind of like one of those.
Nice.
Right, man. Well, before we get all crazy, let me go ahead and start off and thank the lovely people at Stitcher, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, all the wonderful podcasts who are giving us the ability to do this podcast. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Real quick before we do the walk-up stuff, is Howard's song going to be Rocket Man?
I was gonna go with that, but then my wife had an excellent one, and I will tell you right now because we'll have Howard walk up first.
Yeah.
Well, before we do that, speaking of my wife, let's have her explain the rules. Go ahead, my dear.
Each dad has 23 hit points. Using a polyhedral 8-sided die, most commonly used for tabletop RPGs, each host will call an attack and roll the die. Number rolled determines damage.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you. All right, so now in the fashion of the game, let's go ahead and see who goes first. Adam, let's go ahead and roll. Are you ready, sir?
I am ready.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, roll it. I got a 2.
I got a 3.
Oh, shit. Damn. All right.
All right, well, Stu Pickles, he's walking up to the ring to this hit No Effects song, Whatever Dee Dee Wants, because, Dee Dee
Oh.
Pickles.
Nice.
And he's wearing a Reptar onesie with the tail and the hood that zips up into Reptar's mouth.
Nice. He's having
Yeah,
fun with it. Good
Yeah,
job,
he is.
Mr. Pickles.
Yeah. He's like,
All
what's
right.
up, Tommy? What's up, Dill and Angelica, Chaz and Chucky and Phil and Lil and the whole gang. And my brother Drew, I love you.
My man, Drew. You're my dog, Drew.
So you're my dog. You're my boy, Blue.
My boy, Blue.
I mean, Drew.
That was the family fun fact I was going to do was Howard Wolowitz was going to be first at Old School
Yeah.
because he was in that, and he was also in, it was another, Undeclared. He was in that show, Undeclared.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
So I was going to have those back and forth, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to fucking weird science it up because that sounds perfect.
'Cause why not?
Those two
Yeah.
nerds would totally have done that, so.
Yeah. I mean, I'd do that, too, if I had a sweet-ass old Apple computer. And
You just cram pictures in it and hope for the best.
when you said something about Playboys, it reminded me that this past weekend we went antiquing.
Yeah?
I went to this antique store in Scottsdale, and they had it's like a consignment, so like each seller has like their own little stall, like a 5 foot by 5 foot little thing. But one dude, what made me go to his little stall was he had a Nintendo like hooked up, and it was just like, the beginning part of Mario Brothers, just that on loop, And I'm like, all right, cool. So I went and checked out a bunch of old like Star Wars merch, like Burger King, the sweet glass cups with Batman Forever and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
But he had a bunch of crates with magazines and comics. And he had like all of the early 90s X-Force
Ooh.
and almost the entire run of the New Warriors from like 90 to 92.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, dude, he wanted like $5 per comic. And I'm like, I'd love like this whole complete New Warriors, but
That's
I'm not going to
pricey.
spend like my entire paycheck on old comics.
Yeah.
Plus, he had old Playboys from the 90s, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this was my jam back in the day.
Yeah, late 80s, 90s. That was like my...
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Big hair, big bushes, and then they started doing, like, the
landing
trip.
strip.
Call it landing strip, yeah. And then they started doing this crazy airbrush, but that's a little too much. Just take my word for it. It's all there. It's like documented history. 90s Playboys.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
That dirty smut for your minds.
All right, well,
You're better than that.
Mr. Howard, he's coming out. Yes, I was going to go with Rocket Man. I was. But then my wife said the perfect one. So Howard is coming out to the song Pretty Fly for a White Guy by The Offspring.
Nice.
That was a good one. But he's coming out, and he's coming out in his Flash costume from the episode where him and the guys all decided to dress up as a member of the Justice League, and they all dressed up like the Flash. So he's wearing the old Flash get-up because, he needs another excuse to wear that costume. So he's ready.
It's a
So
sweet
we got these
costume.
2 costume capers. Let's go with that. Ready
Yeah.
to kick some ass.
They're like, Comic-Con got canceled this year. We're going to cosplay it up for dad fights.
There you go. Good job.
All right, let's get this fight underway here.
All right, man.
Well, Stu Pickles, he's just gonna come in with just a real quick punch. He's gonna do the Reptar right hook, and that is an 8.
Damn, he's bringing the heat. All right. Well, Howard, he's coming in with the Rocket Man Rocket Punch. Kind of like a lunge punch. So here we go. Come on, Howard, get him. And he rolled a 2. Bow, bow. Come on, Howard, you nerd.
Come on, Howard, you're better than this.
Hey, before we start the fight, can you please have Ogre say nerds really loud before the fight? Hey, you know how you usually do the ding? Instead go, nerds.
You got it. And I'll just do like a bunch of that at the beginning too, like nerds,
Nerds.
and then
Dude, you can do the chant because there's the chant in the movie where they're like nerds, nerds.
Yeah, and then I'll splice in the video like the black dude dancing, doing the whole song and dance. I don't know.
Oh, perfect.
We'll get that pulled down immediately.
Yes, we will. All right, what does Mr. Pickles got now for his second attack?
Well, Mr. Stu Pickles, he's taking this attack from Chucky's dad. It's a Chaz Finster cheap shot. Stu just points out something in the corner and yells, "What the hell is that?" You know, like Marty McFly does.
Yes.
And then as soon as he turns his head,
Punches
Howard. Yeah.
Damn.
Let's see what he does here. And that's a 4.
Damn, that's so good.
Just
Holy shit.
Cheap shot at him. Or a cheap slap. He just open hand slap.
All right, well, Howard, he's going to come with a tip that he got from his buddy Sheldon, and he's coming in with the Bazinga 360 attack. It's a nice little 360 elbow attack, one of my personal favorites. Here we go. And he got a 7. Nice.
Nice. That's
All right.
spinning elbows. Those sharp elbows. All right, for all the number nerds at home, or number nerds, we have Howard Wolowitz with 14 HP, and Stu Pickles with 11 HP. Wait.
No, mix it around.
All right,
Turn around. You got it.
All right, so we got Stu Pickles
He has 14.
with 14 HP, and Howard with 11 HP.
There you go.
I'm looking at this. I'm like, no, but this column says Howard. It's not like I switched them up. This one he picked up from his favorite TV show, The Dummy Bears. I don't know if you remember the Dummy Bears.
Yeah, they drink the fucking gummy juice and jump around all over the place. Nice.
He's doing the Dummy Bear elbow drop, and he climbs up the ropes and does a sweet extend in the air, and then he comes down elbow first. Right onto Howard. Let's see what kind of damage it does here. And that's a 6.
Damn, man. Stu's bringing it. All right, well, Howard, kind of dazed and confused. He's going to bounce off the ropes, and he's coming in, and he's flying in with the Leonard Lunge Kick. And he got a 2. He didn't get shit. No. All right, so for those number munchers at home, now change of hit points here. We got Stu Pickles in the lead with 12 hit points. And we got poor little beat-up Howard with 5 hit points. I'm going to still say it's anyone's game, okay? It could happen. Howard probably has a trick up his sleeve, man. He's a smart guy.
It could happen.
He's probably, that he's just a fat pussy. I don't know.
Well, Stu's doing it looks like a Muay Thai baby move that he learned from Phil and Lil. It's a Phil and Lil flying knee. He's jumping knee first into Howard. And that is a 6.
Oh, takes him
Unfortunately
out.
for the comeback, this fight is over.
Done. Big bang on his face.
Or that's a big rat. It's a big rat.
Big rat. Big rat theories.
Yeah.
Or my favorite, rug bang. You just got rug banged, Mr.
Or
Howard.
rug theory.
Rug theory.
Rat theory.
Rat theory.
Oh yeah, I had a little fun fact about astronauts. Would you like to hear it?
Oh yeah, I didn't get to use my astronaut attack. Damn it. Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
I didn't get to do the rug burn. That was one I was saving for as a finishing move, but I didn't think he'd finish it right there, but he did. But astronauts, man. I was watching Jeff Goldblum that went on Disney Plus for Nat Geo.
Oh yeah.
And he goes to this pool where they have like a full-size ISS down there. And so the astronauts can like practice in 0G or simulate 0G. And as they were suiting up in their astronaut gear, Jeff Goldblum asked the question that I think everybody was thinking, like, what if you gotta go potty when you're down there? Maybe I just think that because I'm constantly asking a 3-year-old, like, hey man, do we need to take a break? Do you need to go potty? But I'm like, what if they have to go potty? And the colonel that was supervising the little drill, he's like, they're gonna be down there 6 hours, so all astronauts, we're trained to wear diapers.
What?
Yeah, and I thought maybe that's why there's not a whole lot of astronauts because, like, you gotta you got to use a diaper when you're being watched by like a bunch of people. Plus, like people are monitoring like your vitals. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's invasive.
Houston, I'm about to take a shit. Houston,
It's like,
you're ready to
can
go
you
for
not,
shit.
Don't look at my face. Don't look directly into my eyes, please.
That's what my son Logan does. He goes in a corner and just. So he kind of like floats into a corner, kind of looks outside, looks at Earth.
I mean, that's what astronauts do. Like they go to like a corner and then they look through a little peephole and like then they just drop, right? You know, they're like, I'm looking at my home, you know, from on the Earth, from all the way up here.
I wish I was sitting in a toilet, even an outhouse.
Yeah.
But here I am shitting myself in space.
Yeah, but
That'd be
I
pretty
started
embarrassing.
really thinking about it, and I'm like, do you think that's part of astronaut training? Like I imagine there's a bunch of people that come in like wanting to be astronauts, and maybe one of the first tests is we're gonna give you Chipotle and Gatorade, and then everyone's gonna put on diapers, just diapers, and you're gonna stand in a circle and like look at each other, and last one gets cut, and then they keep doing that until there's like 4 astronauts left. And those are the top of the top. Those are.
And the diapers they use, Adam, are the ones that like when you pee it turns blue. So
Or they're like spaceman huggies. Like they have little spaceman on there.
So it's a rocket ship, and then when you pee, like you see like flames coming out of the rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, you're flaming! You're out.
No, you're flaming. That means you passed. You did good. Did you make boom boom in your diaper? All right, you're NASA material.
Go back to the army, kid.
Yeah. I don't think you got what it takes to be in NASA.
Get out of here.
All right, well, enough about astronauts and
That's a really good fun fact. I like that one.
yeah.
In space, no one can hear you shit.
Yeah, that's the tagline for the new Huggies Spaceman edition. You know. Did you ever want to feel what astronauts feel? Here's slide these bad boys on.
Well, actually, in space, everyone would hear you shit because you got everyone in Houston fucking listening in. I just thought about that.
Yeah, and do you think like they make like a telltale face like Captain Peter, you good over there?
I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. It makes you think, like, I have an extremely shy bladder. Like, the last time I went to a Cardinals game, I was pretty drunk when I got there, and then I had, like, 4 beers, and then I went to the old piss trough, you know. And I was standing there for, like, 2 minutes, and I'm like, oh, no. Stop talking. Please.
Don't look at me.
Don't look. Stop judging me. I'm a nervous peer. I would never make it into NASA. I always wanted to be an astronaut, but I just couldn't. I couldn't take the circle of shame.
Well, I'm screwed too because I can't poop in the woods. So, and I'm pretty sure like space is like the woods, but without trees. Yeah, I'm onto something here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't poop in the woods.
Is it because like when you go camping, your body kind of knows like, hey man, it's gonna be a few days till I get back to the toilet. I just gotta make it work.
Maybe, yeah, because there's one camping trip we camped for a fucking whole week, dude, and we were eating bomb ass fucking food because my mom made a fucking pineapple upside down cake on a campfire, dude. Like we were eating like kings.
Nice, that's skill.
And I didn't shit at all, and I was afraid the whole time that my brothers were gonna like shoot me with really cold water from a super soaker. So I was like, yeah, I don't want that to happen. So I'm just not gonna shit. But then when we came home, there was an accident. So there's only one fucking highway into Phoenix, so there was an accident. So it took us it took us forever to get home, man. I think it was like 6 hours or something. It was a stupid fucking car ride home. And then, the moment we got in that town and I smelled that nasty Phoenix air, dude, my stomach went. I was like, oh shit, guys, I'm not gonna help unpack because I'm gonna unpack something else. Whole week's worth.
I thought you said when we're on our way back there was an accident, and I'm like, oh no, I never heard this story. But it wasn't. It was a car accident.
Yeah, it was a car. It was like a really bad car accident. But yeah, it backed up like your drive from like fucking basically
Yeah.
Flagstaff back in. You're like it's only one highway, but it was such a bad accident. It was backed up like for forever, dude. It was terrible.
Yeah, back then it was like 2 lanes all the way up.
Yep. Yeah, this was back like fucking late '90s is when we did it.
Yeah. Good times, man.
Yeah, it was a good time. Good times.
Let's go ahead and set up next week's fight. It's gonna be a whole lot of wheelies, I guess.
Whole lot of
I
wheelies.
can't say that. A lot of.
Whole lot of wheelies. All right.
That's
Pop
so fucked
pop
up to
wheelies,
say.
not pills, folks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good way to put it. I am actually really excited about this fight, and we actually have a surprise, but we're not going to release that until you tune in next week, folks. So tune in next week, folks.
Should we say who's in this?
Well, yeah, we can say who's in it, but it's a special fight. I mean, not
All right.
special because, well, it is special because they're special, but it's not special because they're special. I just confused myself.
Wow.
It's two
If that doesn't get us
motherfuckers.
canceled.
it's
I
two-
don't know what will.
It's 2 people in a fucking wheelchair. All right, guys. All right. They're special, but that's because they're in the wheelchair. I'm backed up against the wall. Adam, help me out here.
I'm trying to find out what the Doom Patrol leader is.
Oh, it's Doctor.
Is her-
They call him the Doc.
They call him the Chief.
Chief. That's right. Thank you. Hey, Chief. That's right. Well, while you're looking that one up, the other guy we're gonna have fighting who's in a wheelchair is Professor Charles Xavier from the hit cartoon, and it was a fucking hit cartoon. I don't care what anyone says. X-Men, the '90s X-Men cartoon. In my opinion, the only X-Men cartoon. That cartoon was shit.
It was like the best cartoon ever.
Ever, man. Like, if you were in the 90s and you were a kid and if you did not like that cartoon, then there's something wrong with you because that cartoon was the shit. And if you didn't
The
have a
theme
Nintendo,
song,
just go home. Just
the
go home.
animation, everything about it.
And they were geniuses because that's right when they busted out those Marvel trading cards, the X-Men ones.
Yeah, that's right.
I still have them, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have.
I
I have.
had the Death of Spider-Man series, the cards,
Oh shit.
and they were really dark because they're all like Peter just like mangled with his suit all torn and bleeding. Like these are the cards I got. I wanted Wolverine.
I think I have that same card. It was like from the Marvel second series, I think. The black ones? Were they like black cards?
No, they were like the front looks like it was straight like a panel from one of the comics, and the back
okay.
had like fun facts about
Fun facts about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, next time you come over, I'll show you the old Marvel cards, man.
Nice. Yeah.
I even have a couple baseball cards. I have some Jose Canseco and Mark McGwire cards in there.
Nice. The Bash Brothers, dude.
Yep, yeah, exactly. Those are like my 2 favorite. Like back then it was Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco, and Ken Griffey Jr. Those are like the 3. Nothing can stop those guys. They're bad,
Yeah.
except for
I
Servers.
forgot about Ken Griffey Jr. The old Mariners.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good time when baseball. Everyone was on steroids and nobody cared because it was the '90s and that's what they did.
Yep. And then you just watch American Gladiators and X-Men. That was the '90s.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
basically the '90s for you folks. Oh, and Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
Yeah. And speaking of American Gladiators, do you remember all like the weird dudes that like make signs for like the female
No,
bodybuilders?
female buff chicks.
Yeah.
There's only one chick who actually looked good. The rest are like,
Are you talking about My Lady Lightning?
was it Lightning? I thought Siren,
I
the
don't
deaf chick, she was pretty. She's pretty hot. And I guess kind of fucked up. They named her Siren when she was deaf. But
That's funny. Let's play funny, not funny.
that's,
Siren.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dudes are like, hey, Lightning, with your big old muscles, marry me.
He's like, carry me away from here. I don't like this place.
Hey,
People
your
are too
balls are
loud."
showing. Your gun is digging into my hip. Oh man, we're just taking all these crazy turns.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, did you get the Chief's name yet?
I I don't know. I just pulled up the cast and it says Timothy Dalton, the Chief. So he's just
All right.
gonna be Chief.
We'll call him Chief. And what are we going to name this episode? So it's Doom Patrol and X-Men. And it's DC versus Marvel, basically. Doom Men? X Patrol?
Men or
The Wheelmen? Wheelmen?
the Wheelman. What is there like a cute name for Professor X? What do they call him?
Exy?
Cerebro.
Cerebro Man? Astral Planey?
Yeah.
Or, I just had one, damn. Oh, the Chief and the Chuck. Because, Charles Chuck.
Chief. I like it. That's what it is. Chief and the Chuck.
Chief and the Chuck. All right, there you go. There you go. And that's how we come up with the names. Just that easy.
Yep.
We haven't filled our RoboCop quota yet, and we haven't done Mad Libs. I think those are the only two things we're missing.
Well, dead or alive, you're gonna do Mad Libs with us, or you can just, stop it here. Mad Libs, Mad Libs, party time, adjective.
Just stop here and say, fuck it.
Yeah.
These guys are trailing off. All right.
Yeah.
It's past their bedtime. Then you go home, take a nap.
Yeah, it is. It is my bedtime right now. So let's do a quick one. Do you
All
have
right.
one for us, or?
Let's go and just pick a random one. Boom. Bam. How about a description of a prize fight?
I like it.
I mean, that kind of fits the feel of the episode. All right, Adam. Right off the bat, please give me a plural noun.
Polysex robots.
Can you please say that again? Polysex
Uncle
robots?
Polly's sex robots.
Polysex robots. All right. I get a famous building, so I'm going to choose the famous building. Famous building, huh? All right. I'm going to go with...
Dunkin' Donuts.
that is pretty famous. All right. Dunkin' Donuts it is.
Is it a building? It's not. I mean, I guess it's a building.
Hey, man. Hey, go over there to next to Dunkin' Donuts building. Go take a shit over there. See? Bam. Famous building.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, since you took that one, I'll take the next two. Adjective
Okay.
and adjective. I will choose greasy.
Greasy.
Good old greasy.
That's what happens to Uncle Polly's sex robot and Dunkin'
And
Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, you get all greasy, and then I have to pick a person in the room. So I am gonna choose. I got a picture of him on my computer, so I'm gonna go with Homer.
Simpson. Homer Simpson.
He's the greatest guy in history. He's about to hit a chestnut tree. God damn it, Adam. Thank you. All right, now this one's for you, sir. An adjective.
Let's go punctually.
Punctually?
Yeah, right? That's like it's an adverb or adjective?
Adjective. So punchy could be what you're looking
Punchy.
for?
I like it. Yeah.
Alright. Punchy. All right. Another person in the room. God damn it. I'm gonna choose another person in the room. I'm gonna go with Shredder.
It's a
Yeah,
good
that's
one.
right. I'm chilling with Shredder. No big deal. Yo, give me a number, please.
How about 23 for our sweet boy, Michael?
Nice, nice. And I have an adverb. I was gonna choose punchly, but that's been taken. So I will choose aggressively. Aggressively. There we go. Okay. Adjective, please.
Brown.
Brown. All right. Brown. All right. I got a noun, so I'm going to choose brown. No, I'll choose a noun. I'm going to choose butt cheek, because I don't know
Just
if
one,
anyone
though.
remember we are 12 years old when we do this.
Yeah.
Adam, may I please have a noun?
Hot dog.
Good job. We got to throw that one in. All right, I have a noun, and I'm going to choose, so we fill our quota, I'm going to choose I'm I'm not gonna choose. Yeah, I'll do it. RoboCop. RoboCop. 'Cause that's a noun. He's
That
a
is a
person, place,
noun.
thing.
Yeah.
There's what is called a proper noun. I guess that would be what him. Anyway,
Mr.
Okay.
RoboCop.
It's RoboCop.
Dr.
It fixed.
RoboCop.
And we made our quota. Ding. All right, dead or alive? I need a noun. Are you coming with me?
Let's do box.
Box. All right, I have an adverb, and I'm gonna choose feverishly.
That's a good one.
Thank you. Feverishly. All right, I need an exclamation.
Bitches, leave. Gotta get all the RoboCop we can.
Gotta get them all in there. All right, and I'm gonna end it with an adjective, and I'm gonna choose weird.
It's good. Like Weird Science.
Like weird. Exactly.
Coming soon. To theater near you.
Now
Or to
with
Disney
chick-
Plus.
Now with chicks and Thor's dick.
Yeah.
All right, so this one is description of a prize fight. Who are you gonna have me butcher this evening with?
Can you do Sylvester Stallone?
Hey yo, hey, I gotta go take a poop. I think so. All right, it's gonna sound like a New Yorker, basically, right? Brooklyn, New Yorker.
He's from
Can I-
Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, he's from Philadelphia. That's right. Hey, you's fucking hey.
I got some water.
Adrian, what?
You got cannolis? Love cannolis.
Hey, I'm gonna buy my kid a fucking robot. Hey, Paulie, get over here. Okay, I'm basically from New York. Here we go. Sorry, Rocky, Stallone. All right, so hey, good evening, sports polysex robots. I'm speaking to you from the ringside at the famous Dunkin' Donuts, and bringing you a blow-by-blow description of the greasy fight between Rocky Homer and the punchy champion Slugger Shredder. Adrian. Hey, as the bell rings for round 23, Rocky moves, what's the word? Aggressively to the center of the ring and throws a brown right to Slugger's butt cheek.
The brown right.
Brown right. Right to the butt cheek. So that kind of fits. Hey, then the Slugger blocks the punch with his... Oh, God damn it. Sorry. Okay, I'll do it. So he hit him with the brown right Slugger's butt cheek. Okay. But then, Slugger blocks the punch with his hot dog. And it's Rocky right on the RoboCop with tremendous uppercut that knocks him flat on his box. The referee is counting and the fans are cheering feverishly. Bitches leave. Adrian, Polly, what a weird fight this has been. And scene.
It's pretty good.
I butchered Rocky. I'm pretty
It's
sure.
all good. It's all good.
But that was a really good fucking mad flip, though.
Well, is there one thing that you learned from the fight tonight?
From the fight tonight, I did learn that even though you wear a Flash costume, you're still not quick enough for the pickle.
But don't take our word for it.